Good evening, one and all. You join us for this match between the Punjab Kings and the United States of America. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton. Mel.
The right call here, I'd say.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
First ball of the match.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. America are 3 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Thakur, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Outside edge, it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Cuts that off well in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. America are 8 for none.
The United States of America are now a
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Finds the fielder with that shot. whacked away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Time to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive outside edge. 4 runs added in that over. America 12 for none.
The United States of America are now 12 to 0.
Thakur, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Timed that perfectly.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Punjab managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. For certain. They're seeing some very good bowling. Bra, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Can't get that outside the ring field. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. And caught. That's just superb. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. No. Terrible shot.
Shoulders, arms, and through to the wicketkeeper.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Big edge. End of the over. 3 off it. America 33 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Perfectly timed. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Punjab with a massive shout.
United States of America.
Bra, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Into the attack, the Punjab Kings.
Edge, but it drops safely. Bra with a huge appeal. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. The bowler looks really confident. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Stoinis coming back into the attack has done well so far. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right armour is coming into the... attack from the south end.
PUNJAB team.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Wow, that's missed the lot. Punjab has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Oh, great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
States of America are now on 48 for 2.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Poor shot, really lucky.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Three added in that over. America a 51 for 2.
The batting team are now 1 for 2.
Jensen, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot through the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus. This back to line and length.
How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Everyone's gone up.
The United States of America are now 53 for 2.
Bra coming back into the attack. Misses everything. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Missed it. That was a chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. This could be trouble. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. America weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
United States of America are now a performer.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Chance, gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
End of the 15th over. The United States of America are now 69 for 5.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Stoinis has been going really well here. Comes back on from the north end.
He's got their tail up.
Doesn't beat the infield. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. No, terrible shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
You want to make use of that extra delivery.
Just too much height on that one.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Brilliant diving stop.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack for the Punjab Kings.
Solid shot. That's going for four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Fantastic catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Punjab with a massive shout. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 4 runs added in the over. America are 83 for 6.
End of the 17th over. The United States of America are now 83 for 6.
Going with pace now.
Into the attack, the Punjab Kings.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Thakur over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Thakur shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
The United States of America are now 7 for 6.
Bra back on now.
Into the attack, the Punjab Kings.
Chance. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Good shot. A beauty. They've gone up here. over the infield with a cracking shot. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. America are 100 for 7.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Singh coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Pulled away but straight to square leg. Beats the field with a great shot.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. Pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment. It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Singh straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And that's the end of the innings. Punjab have been set a target of 107 runs. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. First ball.
Smacks that away through the gap. Finds the fielder with that shot. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Needs to be on target. 4 runs added in the over. Punjab are 4 for 1.
End of the second over for Punjab King.
Kerr from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. He's quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Punjab are 7 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Couldn't get it through the field. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. too good. That is huge.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
End of the
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Misses everything. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Straight to the fielder. Good pick up, big chance. 4 runs added there. Punjab 25 for 2.
end of the 4th over. The Punjab Kings are now 25 for 2.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Good shot, a beauty. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh my, that's racing away. Frustration for the fielders. That was a big chance for a run out. Travis, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. It's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
.21 runs added in that over. Punjab are 57 for 2.
End of the 6th over. The Punjab Kings are now on 57 for 2.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Finds the edge. The bowler is really confident. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the edge to cover field. Trouble! No, terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and added a wicket to the tally as well.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nearly gets the edge. Kerr with a great delivery there. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Kerr ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
There's a chance if it hits. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
It's just another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just have to accept you couldn't do anything about it.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? Out. What a screamer.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Could that be out? Looks like it.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Needs a direct hit. Punjab weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Edged. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The player at the top of the field caught behind before. The batting team are now 78 foot.
He's got their tail up.
Number 10.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Sandhu from the north end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Singh staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
Please give him a warm welcome.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 4 runs added in that over. Punjab are 83 for 9.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.